I think we might start singing something. It's pretty cool. But there's a line in there that says, break my heart for what breaks yours. If we're going to remain with God, things that God hates are going to break our heart. We're not going to do them. We don't want to because we love God. We have a relationship with Him. We're connected to Him. So we're going to keep His commandments. Let's go back to verse 11. This is the culmination of everything. Verse 11. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full. What is the result of bearing much fruit according to this verse? Joy. Who wants joy in their life? Okay, good. Some good hands are being raised. Who wants to be completely depressed and always suicidal and just wants to just sleep all the time and do nothing but sleep and be sad and cry all the time? Casey Worsham? No? Okay, good. I'm glad you don't believe that, Casey. I'm glad you want joy. Everyone wants joy. Everyone wants to be satisfied. Everyone wants to be happy. How do we do that? Some people will say you have to be rich. Just get a lot of riches, get a lot of possessions. You have an awesome car, you're going to be happy. You have an awesome motorcycle, you're going to be happy. We already talked about that a while back. The people who are rich, we know, are not necessarily happy because these people like Kurt Cobain, people who have fame, people who have wealth, Marilyn Monroe, people like that, they tried to kill themselves. If you're happy, do you think you tried to kill yourself? No. People who are unhappy try to kill themselves. So riches is not going to cut it. Fame is not going to cut it. Having a lot of friends isn't going to cut it. What's going to cut it? Having a relationship with God. That's the only way you can have true joy and happiness in this world. That's the only way you can bear much fruit. It's the only way you can have true happiness and joy. So, we're going to close by saying, you need to make abiding with God a serious commitment. Possibly you might want to say to yourself, every day at this time, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to open up my Bible. I'm not just going to read my quota for the day, because a lot of people do that. Okay, I'm going to read chapter 1, 2, and 3. When I do that, done, abiding, check, off the list. No. We're going to say, I'm going to connect with God today. I'm going to meet Him in this Word. I'm going to commune with Him. I'm going to do whatever it takes to commune with God. I'm going to every day do it at this time. I'm going to every day pray at this time. It's what we call spiritual discipline. Sometimes we don't like to do it. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to spend time with Amy. It's sad. Sometimes I would rather maybe ride my motorcycle. Isn't that sad? She's going to kill me now. Please don't tell her I said that. It's true. I mean, it's the same with you guys. With your friends, sometimes you just don't want to be with your friends. I'd rather just be alone. But sometimes you set that aside, set that feeling aside, and you just do it. And then afterwards, you're like, well, I'm kind of glad that I did that. Sometimes I would rather just take a nap on the couch than play Scrabble with her. She loves to play Scrabble. But sometimes I say, you know what? I can forgo my sleep and I can play a game of Scrabble with Amy. And then at the end of the game of Scrabble, I'm like, you know what was better than taking a nap? Playing the game of Scrabble. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the same way with God. You need to make it a serious commitment. It's a serious commitment, all right? It's serious. So you need to forego some things. You might be setting aside some sleep. You might be setting aside fun time on the video game system. Yeah. You might be setting aside time on the guitar, like me, or the motorcycle, or whatever it is. Jonathan Edwards, believe it or not, had a specific diet because he knew that if he ate different foods, it would stop him from being able to concentrate when he was studying the Bible. Let that sink in. That's pretty deep. That's pretty crazy that somebody would do that. We think about people in the Olympics. They eat certain foods because they want to have energy. They don't drink pop because they don't want it to destroy their muscles or give them cramps or whatever while they're running. But we never think about that when it comes to spending time with God. We're willing to sacrifice maybe to do some lifting, maybe to go to football and be the best player ever, maybe soccer, but we're not willing to do that with God. If you're wanting to grow and be a person who bears much fruit, lots of fruit, if you're wanting to have true joy and happiness in this life, you need to make it a serious commitment to remain with God, to abide with Him, have a good connection with Him. I hope everyone understands what we're talking about here. I hope it's not vague. I think it's pretty simple. I think I made it very clear, especially when I pestered you guys earlier today. So let's close in prayer. You guys can hang out a little bit. Looks like we got 15 minutes. All right. So we can play some carpet ball, hang out, talk to each other, build relationships. That's good stuff. This right here, good stuff. Okay, let's pray. Dear God, we thank you so much for your word. We thank you that you are very clear and that you let us know beyond the shadow of a doubt what we can do to bear much fruit. We thank you for all that you do for us, and we ask that you would help everyone in this room to turn that around and to bear much fruit for you by abiding with you, being connected with you, remaining with you, having a great relationship with you, a close relationship with you. I ask that everyone in this room would be a person who bears fruit for you that is juicy, ripe, yummy, and great, and that we would see that in everyone's lives here in this room. And we pray these things in Jesus' name. All right, thanks for listening. Josh, what is that? Now,
Stop. He's gonna. You're only 37.
27.
Read it. Put one up. Just wherever you want.
Hi.
Wherever you want it. Wherever you want it.
Don't hire him. Is that, what's that really for?
It's for me.
And?
Hello.
And?
I want people to know
What people?
that I have the coolest youth group ever.
Wow. I found this before. You're just like us.
So how was, tell us for the video camera, how was Portugal?
It was very Portuguese. It was
Portuguese,
good.
huh?
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to show us any pictures anytime soon?
I've yet to print them off my computer, but don't worry, I'll bring some pictures in.
You should.
I'll bring some in of me eating snails.
You eating snacks?
Snails.
Ew, are you serious?
Yeah, I bring out this huge bowl like that big, filled to the brim with snails.
Did you eat them all?
No, I couldn't eat them all. I ate like 500 and I got full off of snails.
That's disgusting. Whose is that?
That would be Gage's. He left it here after one of our...
She's boss.
Gauges.
You're like serious.
Look at him, all by himself over there. Just.
You gotta put yourself on the camera.
Okay, I'm done. Hey, Brittany, are you coming to the slip and slide?
Yeah, they don't have to work.
What?
No, I don't have to work.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Woohoo! All right.
No.
What about you, Emily? Are you?
I don't know.
What?
Dude, she might skip to go to the fair. It's a patient. Nobody cares about it.
You're such a traitor.
I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
Meridell, do you?
Yes, I am. I guess I am.
Jake, are you coming?
Jake, you're coming.
You're coming.
Decided, you're coming.
It's decided.
He's decided.
It's written
He
and
gets no choice. It's just you're coming.
you must come. Who over here is coming?
Coming where?
To the slip and slide. You're gonna be there? Are you guys coming?
We don't know.
You can come, you know.
I don't know any.